In this episode, we take a look at the world of rares trading, how it's different than normal commodity trading, and why I think it's such a great way to make some serious credits early in your spacefaring career. Hello everybody and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. So today I learned a little bit something more about trading. There's this thing called rare trading. If we go into the commodities market, you're going to see some items in here like this Fujin tea and the Witcher Hall Kobe beef. I've already kind of flown around a little bit in the systems I'm in right now. One of them is Witcher Hall, one of them is Fujin, and picked up a couple, like I've got 9 of the Witcher Hall and 11 of the Fujin tea. And they cost very little here in this system, right? So right now I am in this Fujin system and all of these rares were around there. And then there's a bunch of other systems way off over where you see Lave there, right? Now there's a few systems over there that also deal in rares. Now the way rares work, I understand it, is you need to fly to like the station way over here in Lave with the rares that you got way back in say like Witcher Hall or whatever, right? And then they're like way more profitable, but you have to go something like 160 or 120 light years distance between the two systems for the need for these to become really profitable. So I'm just going to check the bulletin board because I always do that just to make sure that there's nothing, you know, interesting or neat. But yeah, so that's basically what I want to do here is see if dealing in rares, especially with low cargo that we have right now. I think we've only got like 20, right? 20, max 20 cargo for what we're currently doing. And dealing in normal trades doesn't seem to be all that profitable, right? So I want to see what the difference is between doing the rares and doing the normal trading. So I think maybe we should get going over to this other system and see how much profit we can make.
Initiating. Making checks. Pre-launch diagnostic checks. Preparing now.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Requesting docking
Docking
clearance.
request granted.
Gear coming up.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
So here we are in the Lave station. Now let's refuel and repair because I'm actually flying with no shields so that I can get a bigger cargo size. And I had a little bit of a tumble coming out of the station right at the beginning. So if we head on into the bulletin board, I just want to see if there's any kind of missions that maybe sell these commodities for more, these rares for more. And I don't really see anything in here, but and we're also in a alliance system, it looks like. So there's not going to be anything for us to do here as far as, ranking up. We're going to come back to universal cartography. But first, let's go into the commodities market and see how much money we can make for selling our stuff. So first, let's start off with this Fujin tea. And you can see here, it sells for a ton more than it did in the other system. We're going to make, wow, 176,000 credits for one drop off of this stuff. And we didn't have that many of them. We had what, 11? Yeah. So let's submit those babies and make some moolah moolah. And we also need to sell our other, where did I, now I'm going to like scan through this looking for it. I'm sure I've gone past it twice already. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, Kobe beef. We're going to sell all of this as well. We have 9 of these, and we can sell them for a grand total of 158,000 credits. Look at that. So we made quite a bit of cash on that one run. It was 11 jumps, not that far, right? And boom, normal there's some money. That's 20. Way more profitable. Now, it looks like we have a message up here. Let's go check that out. The commodities here. Promotion to dealer. Look at that. So we've done some rare trading, and now we have been promoted to a dealer in our trade rank. Look at that. Nice little animation. I like that. Those are fun. All right, so let's head on back. See how much we've made on this one run. So I think we started off with about 3.25 million, and now we're almost at 3.75 million, right? So just shy of that, but we've made quite a bit of money off of one run, only 20 units of cargo. It's like 3,637,000 credits from about 3,250,000 or so. So that's pretty good for one run with 20 units, when we were only making 20,000 credits with that same load in the commodity market back normal routes. So let's now that we're here in Lave, they sell Lavian brandy. So let's buy as much of that as we can get, and we can only get 3 here. So this is the thing about rares, right? Is that they have a very limited quantity. So you're gonna have to jump around to different systems and pick up what they actually have available. Right, so we've got 3 from here. Now we need to go somewhere else, a system called Lesti. So let's head on over here, and we're going to fly to the nearest station. But first, of course, we need to turn back everything on so we can actually see the system and look at its system map. So yeah, we're gonna fly in, it's probably the station over here. George Lucas, look at that, beautiful station. Let's go see George Lucas. So we're gonna fly over here and see what rares they have to offer, because I hear this system also has some rares. So yeah, so we got 3 from here. There's nothing else here. Scanner on Let's fly on over to George Lucas. When I could have done shields, but I wanted to try and pick up some cartographic data along the way, because I figured we'd see a lot of it and we could make some extra money. And look at that. So we can make another 53,000 credits just for scanning systems along the way, right? And I used the fast route to get here. I think it was 11 jumps. But that's 53,000 credits that we wouldn't have got otherwise. This is a bit of a risky build though, because we have no shield. So you need to be able to run and run fast if you get interdicted. So anyhow, let's go.
Integrity compromised. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
And here we are at George Lucas, refueling and repairing, because for whatever reason we just tapped that a tiny bit and had a little bit of tiny damage. So yeah, so now we need to go into the commodities market and pick up some, looks like it's Azure milk. And we can get 5 of them here. And that's all we can get here. And I mean, you could stick around and wait, right? Just wait until stock is replenished. Maybe log out and come back later and log back in. Or you can just jump around from station to station and pick up more, which is what we're doing right now, right? So we're going to head off to this next station, which is Orir. And in there, they will also have a different rare that we could pick up. And what is the name of the station here, I wonder? So let's see. It is the Shannon Lee Free Market. All right, so yeah, we'll head over to the Shannon Lee Free Market and pick up whatever their rare is. We've got 8 out of 20 slots filled in our cargo rack. We need to get that totally filled up before we head back to where we started. This is quite a different style of trading than what we did in the last episode, right? In the last episode, we were just going around picking up common commodities that we wanted to try and sell to stations that were fairly close to each other with very small jump distances from the stars and everything. What we're doing now, though, is picking up these very rare commodities from a bunch of stations all within close proximity, and then heading off more than like 120 light years away to sell them to make a huge profit on them, which seems to be really good when you have a limited cargo size. Based on my research, it seems to be more profitable and efficient to go back to normal commodity trading once you get to about 100 tons of cargo space in your hold. And if you're wondering what I'm doing on screen right now is I'm actually entering the system into my trade database, but it doesn't look like that doc got recorded. So oops, just so you know what's going on while you look at this. But anyway, I think rare trading actually seems to be like a really good early game way to make some good money, right? So I mean, even in a sidewinder or a hauler for sure, and definitely an adder that I'm in right now, which you can get into fairly quickly. Obviously, the sidewinder you start off with right away. And you can get into this rare trading right away and make some good money. Anyway, I'm ready to head off to the next station, so let's go find out what rare that they have over there. See you there.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
So flawless landing this time. Having no shields is definitely getting me better at landing and trying to stop the damage from happening. So that's kind of a good little practice. So here we are in the commodities market at the Shannon Lee Free Market. We have, no, that's the Azure Milk. That's what we bought at the last station. Here we are, Aurelian Vicious Brew. We can grab, it looks like 12 of these babies, so that'll help fill up our hull. Yep, and now we're full. 20 of 20. We have a full cargo hold of rares, and we're ready to head all the way back to the market where we started, or in that group of markets that we started in way back at the beginning of our travels. So I'm just going to add this system into my trade database as well for future reference. Now I've noticed it's actually a Federation system, so I'm going to go into the Universal Cartographies and we're going to sell our 53,000 credits worth of trade data here so that we actually rank up with them more than anybody else, or at least our reputation goes up, right? Or at least that's how I think it works. Let me know if I got that wrong, but I think if I submit that data with a Federation system, my reputation with the Federation should be going up. Let's head over the inventory here. You can see, so we've got 5 Azure Milk, 3 Lavian Brandy, and 12 Aurelian Viscerous Brew. So we're all loaded up, loaded for bear, and ready to go. But as always, I like to just check the bulletin board to make sure that there's nothing like simple and easy here, especially because this is a Federation system. There might be an aid mission here that can help us rank up quicker. But there isn't, so we're not going to worry about doing anything in this system. We're ready to head back to where we came from. So now it's time to plot our route back home, or at least back to where we started. It seems like home because we spent so much time over in that part of the galaxy. So back into the galaxy map, and we need to plot a route home. I'm going to go to one of the systems that I haven't been to yet back on that in that part of the galaxy, which is 39 Tauri. And this is another place over in this cluster over here where we were with like Witcher Hall and those other places that sell some rares. So I'm going to plot a route back to Porta, and we are going to jump all the way back there and then sell our hold full of rares for lots and lots of profit. Hopefully we don't get interdicted and attacked along the way, but I guess only time will tell. See you there.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
All right, so here we are at Porta. Let's refuel as always, and let's go see. So how much money do we have currently right now? So 3,651,000, almost 652,000 credits is what we're starting with here. We'll head into the commodities market. We have some Viscerous Brew to sell, 8 of them for a decent, 190,000 credits profit for them for just 12 of those items. And then what's next here? We have the Lavian Brandy, and we have 3 of those that we can sell for a grand total of 50,000 credits. And of course, last but not least, we have the Azure Milk. We have 5 of those babies that we can sell for 800 or 84,000, almost 85,000 credits. So we have sold our 20 units. Let's see what we are at now. 4. We've broken 4 million credits. So that's pretty awesome. So in the first trip, we made 386,000 credits in profit. In the second one, we just made 366,000 credits in profit for a grand total of 752,000 credits in profit. Now on my way back, I also did pick up some more cartography data. So that's another 12,000 credits right there. Like, all in all, that was a very, very profitable trip, if I do say so myself, and I do. So that's basically $750,000 in profit round trip for about 40 units of cargo. Well done. I like it. So now, before I let you go here, I think one thing I should do is just show you the ship build that I've got here. So right now, I've got empty hard points right across the board, and just a heat seek launcher and a chaff launcher for protection from the sun and the heat, as well as from enemies. And then in the internals, I've obviously maximized my cargo space as much as I can, while maximizing my thrusters for speed and my FSG drive for jumping, and then the advanced discovery scanner for making a little bit of extra profit along the way. If you guys have different ideas about how you would build a ship like this for rare trading, I'd love to hear about them. Let me know in the comments. And I think I'll wrap this up by grabbing some Tory chimes from this here station and getting ready to do another run. So I can get 11 of these chimes here, and I only need to fill up 9 more slots in my cargo before I head on back and make some more money. So I ran the rares run 2 more times, and I decided to actually try and do the second run using nothing but the economical route planner in the map. So that actually made, I think I had something like 30 jumps to do as opposed to the normal like 10 or so to jumps to get there. But I did that because I wanted to kind of see if I could make quite a bit of money on just doing the scans. And it did work out, actually. I made, a couple 100,000 credits in just the scans on the trip there and on the trip back, but it did make the trip a lot longer. So on the third trip, I did the fastest routes, and that was a lot quicker. But as you can see, I picked up this thing called Lestian Evil Juice. I didn't realize it was illegal back here, so I had to run the gauntlet and try and get in. I basically smuggled this stuff into this port. I didn't get scanned, no fines, nothing bad happened, but we'll see how I can get rid of this stuff now. But anyhow, I wanted to kind of just show you guys so this is a total of 3 runs, right? The one that we did originally, and then I did 2 more off camera. And if I sell the last of this stuff, so let's sell the eggs. Like one item, right? 21, like that's my entire cargo of profit with 20 units just doing normal commodities. I made that in one item here. We also have some Azure Milk, so let's sell all that. And I have some corn, Disto Ma corn. Almost 100,000 credits just for the corn. 6 units of corn. Oh, did I not sell it all? So it was 100,000 credits for all of that. And the brandy. Now, I realized too on my last run, I actually didn't sell all the brandy. I had 3 brandy left in my hold, which really sucks because that's, I basically carried it there and back for no reason. So like if I basically missed out on another 50,000 credits on that. But, oh well, mistakes happen. Is there anything else in my cargo hold? There is. There's the evil juice. So let's see. Does this place have a black market? It doesn't. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go somewhere else to sell the evil juice. Well, that stinks. I didn't realize it was illegal. Wonder how much else I can get for it here. But anyhow, so for getting the evil juice, I am now up to 7 million credits. I think I did pretty well at this rare trading thing. So, and that was just 3 runs going back and forth between those two areas that I mentioned before. My dealer rank is going up. I'm almost at 50% trade rank there now. My explorer rank has been going up a little bit too because of the amount of exploration data I turned in along the way. But yeah, so making pretty good money on this. I think it works pretty well. Oh, one thing I should mention too is after I did the last long run, for the third run, I actually sold the advanced discovery scanner and put in a small cargo rack. So I now have 22 instead of 20 capacity for my cargo. This stinking evil juice. Let's go find a black market to sell that. Okay, found myself a black market. Now we got to get out of here too. First, so let's see if we can do that.
Ship released.
Smuggling.
Engines engaged.
Didn't mean to do this yet.
Retracting docking modules.
Need to get away as fast as we can. No scans, okay. Make the jump.
Preparing for jump.
Alright, so we made it out of the station without getting scanned and fined, and the cops aren't after us, but we still got our illicit cargo. Go, go, go! No feds. Keep the
4,
feds off us.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, here we are. Let's go full stop. And let's just stay away from the... Just line up with the mail slot. Stay far, far away from the station and the coppers. And then we'll run the gauntlet once again. See if we can do this without getting scanned, caught by the coppers. Full speed ahead.
100%.
Request docking.
Requesting landing pad.
Docking request granted.
No shields either. Don't hit anything. No scans. And we're in. There we go.
Integrity compromised.
We made it.
Docking successful.
Maybe we're ready for some smuggling runs after all. Alright, so now we go into the contacts and we go into the black market. I want to sell illegal goods. You don't have anything to sell? They're not illegal here, so we did all that for nothing. That's awesome. Okay, so then we can just go to the commodities market. Where's the evil juice? Evil. There we go. Sell it. And there's our final grand total in money. 7,138,000 credits. Woohoo! Didn't even notice that it wasn't illegal here. Oh well. Too funny. If you guys are interested in this rares route, I will leave a link to the forum post that I use in the description. So definitely go check that out. So with that, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like. You'll be doing me a huge solid, and it really does help my channel out quite a bit. If you're new to my channel, you might be interested in subscribing, as you'll be notified when I release new videos as well as when I go live. At the moment, I'm releasing new episodes of Elite Dangerous on Wednesdays, and I've been live streaming the new 2.1 Engineers beta update of Elite Dangerous on Thursdays and Mondays. There's a link to my full schedule in the description below if you're interested. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Have an absolute great one, and I'll see you next time.